Moderate risk TB labs. Now, whenever we talk about the moderate risk TB labs, it means that there is moderate risk of aerosol generation. So there is low concentration, low volume of the bacilli of the infectious material, that is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. अब कौन से प्रोसीजर्स हैं जिसमें मॉडरेट रिस्क है एरोसोल जनरेशन का? These are the processing of specimens such as sputum, blood, culture. So one of the processing of the specimen that leads to the moderate generation of aerosol is the inoculation on primary culture media, and it can be LB agar on which we allow tuberculosis to grow. The second procedure in which there are chances of moderate generation of aerosol is the drug susceptibility testing. So these are the two procedures in which there are chances of moderate generation of aerosols. First one is the inoculation on primary culture media, and the second one is the drug susceptibility testing. Now, there are a number of factors that increases the risk of infection even in moderate risk TB labs. Now, if the working area has poor ventilation system, the risk of infection increases. So there must be unidirectional flow of air in moderate risk TB labs. There are chances of infection spreading when workers are working with poor illumination. Now, moderate risk TB labs have two containment levels. One is the biosafety cabinet level and the second one is the laboratory level. Now, how containment level is maintained in the biosafety labs, particularly in the TB labs? Biosafety cabinet, when it is not maintained properly, when it is not followed according to the manufacturer's instructions. Now, biosafety cabinets have HEPA filters. HEPA filters may get blocked and they must be exchanged at the same time. So there are some indefinite events that occur. So there must be proper maintenance of and repair of the biosafety cabinet even if it is required daily. Then there are chances of aerosol formation in the laboratory level when we are handling the specimen carelessly, when we are not performing the microbiological practices at their standard levels. Then vortex shaking, all these processes can increases the generation of aerosols. Aerosols can spread into the environment when we are opening the specimen container directly, or if there is leakage of the specimen container during transport or while performing the experiment. The risk of infection increases when the heating and cooling system is not appropriate. Again, the chances of aerosol formation increases. Now, sometimes if you know that this specimen has high TB level, means the high volume or high concentration of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, then it is better to centrifuge the specimen in a biosafety cabinet. लेकिन अगर आपने centrifuge की bucket को biosafety cabinet से बाहर खोला है, again there are chances of the aerosol generation. Then for the workers, biohazard information may be incomplete. So if the patient is at high risk of TB and is suffering from high level of TB containing high concentration of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, then the containers must be marked with a red marker, as red is the danger sign.